Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Long and Thick podcast, where we help you navigate the noise and cut through the bullshit in the health and wellness space. Ronifer Grantorius III, how the hell are you?
Y'all already know the deal. We're freshly beaned. Thank you, Crema. Coffee Roasters, downtown Nashville. Coffee Soda is live.
Oh, spring has sprung, and now we need the cold bevies. Even though I did not partake in a cold bevy,
Well, you had a sip. What did you think?
Divine. It's great.
They've just changed the recipe. I have all the inside scoop. It's a very subtle change, but from last year's coffee soda season, it is just a touch less sweet, and I think adds a little bit more, dynamic
Citrus
flavor to
forward with the orange. It is nice. So yeah, if anyone has never had a carbonated espresso drink, you are missing out.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah, it's generally late in everyone's coffee career in that sense of like, wait, you can do what? Like
Right.
bubbles and espresso? It's like, yes. But once you do it, you're like, man, I've been kind of missing out.
True. I feel like the obvious counterpart to that is like experiencing an affogato.
Oh my God.
Or someone's like, wait a second, what? It's like, hey, you don't have to fucking go and make it all formal. You just like, if you have any ice cream at home,
Espresso
there
on
you
top
go.
of that. Yeah.
Easy
For
breezy.
sure. So yeah. So we're calling this episode Life Shit.
Yeah.
Just state of this particular season. We're spring into summer. What's on your docket?
We're existing. We do have exciting news. This would be the second episode in which we are proudly representing Jason Colley's new program.
PTU.
He has sponsored the podcast. Big shout out. And so just want to share some information about his upcoming program launch, which is going to be in June.
Yep.
And so, yeah, a little insight into what it is. If you have a client whose movement keeps breaking down no matter what you try, this course is going to change how you see that problem. Jason teaches personal trainers a complete system built around the human skeleton and the shape of your client's structure. How this one variable drives their hip mechanics, foot position, compensation patterns, and overhead range, etc. One framework, everything connects, 9 modules, full assessment and programming system, built for trainers who want to stop guessing and start understanding what is actually happening in their client's body. And you can use the code LONGTHICK15 at checkout for 15% off, which we will have linked in both our show notes and in our Instagram profile in the link tree. We're excited because the course looks fucking badass. And if any of that is you and you're looking for some further development there, this is a great option for you.
If you, and every personal trainer or someone who's kind of gone through the continuum of learning around the health and wellness space, you know that a lot of the preset education leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah,
it's just really broad. Yeah, the really broad strokes just to get you out there, get you certified and able to be insured.
Totally.
So Jason has then now really elevated this in all of his experience that aligns with Ronnie's and I's. He just kind of straddles the movement and the strength side and really fills in a lot of those moments of, okay, I am told I should be doing this with this person, but why am I doing it and how do I make it the best for that person's unique anatomy?
Yeah.
Which is really, if you want to elevate yourself as a personal trainer, this is a huge resource.
Totally.
So I will say, and we're talking about life shit.
Yeah.
This is a kind of a perfect segue too, because both you and Jason are really big into gait mechanics.
True.
And being able to walk the right way. I have had great success and an immense amount of pride in hosting a growing community walk every month.
Which I have seemingly been able to dodge.
Yeah, he has
rains.
He has no interest in ever joining, which is fine. He's told me this at length. He's like, this is a horrible thing for you to do. Try to bring people together. I don't like fun. I don't like people close to each other. So this sucks.
This is fucking awesome.
So, but no, every month, usually on a middle Sunday here in Nashville, I've been hosting a community walk. I am lucky enough to also have it be sponsored by First Form, who endorses me personally. And then they also help me support the event with a lot of treats and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been cool. The first couple of months, I had really poor luck with the weather. Still had a couple people join, which was awesome on their behalf. It was very humbling for me. but had 26 people on my first good one in good weather, 29 this second time, trying to get closer to 40 this time. Just because it's cool to have that many people get outside for a common cause, or just moving, just being around people for a little bit in unison makes you feel better. I mean, we're communal creatures by nature. And it's also just silly in a fun way when you have a giant just throng of people and everyone's like, what is this? Like, we're just moving, baby.
Yeah. You want to go along?
No dissimilar than like the run clubs in East Nashville. It's a little bit more laid back, but just gets people outside talking, communicating, and you never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to rub shoulders with. Because the most profound people who've had the biggest influence in my life is in the pursuits of health, fitness, and movement, yourself included. So you just never know who you're going to be next to. It's going to change your stars. So that's what I got going on. What do you got going on?
Well, sadly, I won't be at that walk. I'll be back.
He says sadly. He has no intention of coming.
No, don't believe the rumors, children.
He posts a tweet about it weekly. He's like, this sucks.
Yeah, he found my hidden account.
I hate Daniel Walking. Burner X account. He's just like,
Daniel sucks at walking.com.
For sure. And which is why I need better gait mechanics. Throwback to you and Jason.
That's right. Oh man. No, I'll be in New York. Gonna be showing some love for a homie who's graduating from an X-ray tech program. Very proud.
Hell yeah.
Devo, good job, you bastard.
Good job, Devo.
And yeah, otherwise I have been somehow itching again for some more tattoo work. I have like 3 different projects, we'll call them, that all need further continuation.
Do you have pieces in process, or do you have a area open that is attached to a current piece that needs support?
Both. So
Both.
You know the meme that's like when Draco tries to pronounce
Potter.
the P, it's like fucking big, like, that's what we're doing.
Both of them.
I have both. So my back is technically done, but if you were to ask Justin, the artist who did it, he's like, no, there's, some little bits of things that we could do. And then he's doing some stuff on my stomach. So the missing piece is on the right side. And then there's like other things that need to happen here. But there's an artist out in, I want to say Texas. His name's Andy. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation of his last name. It might be a long
last name.
It's very short. Yeah, actually. God damn you. Pho? It's probably Pho. Regardless, he has a really unique take on the experience of like giving somebody a tattoo, and takes it very seriously in the way of almost integrating like a spiritual component that isn't like necessarily religious.
Okay. And
more like energy aware. And this is just my outside view. I have not worked with him, but I am fascinated too. And yeah, I've just thought about, since I have so many tattoos, why not try to experience something that feels actually very familiar to me in a novel way. And I really love his work. And he has a really cool story. I remember seeing, he was interviewed on a podcast and he was sharing some really wild life story stuff. And has his own podcast that he does like a lot of fitness-based stuff as well. And if any viewers or listeners now know who I'm talking about, or after you go and look him up, are like, oh shit, that would be a really cool interview.
Get him on the pod.
Let us know, because selfish excuse to try and just do it. Maybe we'll just fucking try to do it anyway. I'll send you his page to look over.
I'd be excited to see that. And it's also interesting too, and this is not a knock against any tattooer professional, because you are an artist that requires a ton of focus and long hours, and you work with a lot of tattooers that need their body corrected after all these postural distortions and long hours. But what I mean to say is that I've had really good hangs with tattooers. You have great conversation. Other times everyone's just quiet, they're focused, and the work is the most important.
Yeah.
It would be interesting too, to imagine someone who can Sherpa you through a spiritual experience as you're getting it. Because that would be novel for me too.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see what your feedback, if when you go through with it, what that would be like, because that's an experience I've yet to have in that space. It's either, I've never had a bad one, thankfully. I've always either like we're just cutting it up the whole time, just
Yep.
laughing, doing whatever, or it's just business, which is also fine.
Never a bad one. I think I've had one bad tattoo experience. And I think that the woman who did it was on drugs,
Oh,
which was crazy for the shop.
sure.
I wasn't fishing at a place that would be normal. Granted, within tattoo culture, I don't think this is a knock. This is just sort of the reality of like the rock and roll lifestyle that is tattooing. It wouldn't be unheard of for someone to be maybe using drugs while they're not working.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was beating the shit out of my chest.
Just leaning into it.
Like, yeah. And like sort of doing that like drooperoo.
Oh,
I mean,
so
the tattoo is fine.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah. But I am rather thin and my sternum is rather
Also tattooed.
aware. Yeah. And it's
The cartilage of my ribs also has some ink in there.
I remember my feet like casting spells. Like they were just like, like every time she would fucking get a nice pass in there. And I was like, I'm not moving my upper body, but my legs were like eating all of the energy that I wouldn't let go anywhere else. So yeah, anyway, I would love to see what it's like to work with someone whose whole MO is like being tapped into the energy transfer component that is, it's happening whether you believe it or not. And then someone's marking your body forever, arguably.
Sure.
And yeah, it's just like an interesting way to think about something.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't even, that's the thing. I don't even know how to approach what that even could be, but it's exciting to think about.
Yeah.
If someone has really developed enveloped a tattooing experience in something that really elevates your mind and emotion beyond just the pain and like, here, deal with this. You have a nice piece of art.
Right.
So
Yeah. What's going on in the rest of your life shit?
the rest of my life shit.
Yeah.
So I have had a good amount of creative fun with the photo side of things.
Yeah.
I've not done too much in the way of digital much anymore. I've had some feelers and some requests lately, which was interesting. But my main pursuit's just been film. And that's a little daunting when you travel because you have no security net. You just hope that the shots that you're getting are going to come out cool. But I still want to do, I'm starting to piece together an organized list of how I want to do it for the Japanese or the Japan trip coffee table book. I might honestly structure it more like a zine in the sense of like
sure.
a smaller format, even like smaller than this,
Yeah.
but just more like streetwise, just thumb through it. I originally thought maybe it'll just be a curated thing of photos, but I almost want to have it be sort of a itinerary journal with a lot of our candid stuff behind it too.
Sure.
So it's just silly. And I'm going to use the same thing as Fuckos in Japan.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck goes in Japan.
Our group chat and our Google Map interest list was both titled Fuckos in Japan.
Yeah.
So I think if you guys are cool with
Aptly
me using
named.
that title,
Oh, 100%.
we'll talk to Mike too, just to be sure.
I'm
But
sure he'll be thrilled.
yeah, so it'll be our little traipse around Japan together, which was an iconic moment for us all.
All right. Without adding more to your
Here we go.
ever spinning fucking
So
myriad of
yeah, you
plates.
tell me what I should do that you're not going to have any part of.
When can you make one of these? What is a realistic yet non-stress inducing time frame? Are these Christmas gifts?
I think that's more than feasible. Honestly, the biggest thing that I don't know yet just would be the lead time from getting them designed. Like the photos are pretty much done.
Yeah.
So it's just getting them sequenced, designed, getting the filler little like journal entries
Oh, sure.
to put on the pages.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I needed like a designer to help me with that. I probably do because it's probably not going to be the best if I just try it and shit it out. But yeah,
I wonder if you could like Claude a template, like make a
maybe. But I also that's fine. If someone's going to help me, I'd rather just pay a human.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like, I just fucking want one of these books is what I'm trying to say.
You will have one. You will have one.
Yeah. And I know other people have pushed you to, allow that endeavor to flourish a bit, but it's hard when there's a lot of shit to go on.
There's a lot of shit to go on. Yeah. The main thing is I just don't know the time of once I do finally get it uploaded, what the creation time would be until I get them back or how much I really want it. I mean, because if I'm saying I'm putting together like 50 of them, for instance, thousands upon thousands of dollars to do that.
Easily. Yeah.
So we'll just see. But
Totally.
then I got the scans back from Patagonia too, and I was like, oh, like that's legit.
Have you showed me any of those that weren't from things that you like, pictures that you taken and personally and just posted?
I don't know if I have.
I don't know that you have either. You know what I'm confusing it with is because of Spain. I saw some of that stuff.
So yeah, Patagonia you might have not seen yet, but
I don't think so.
I've had some people see that and like, you need to make prints of this like immediately. And I'm like,
fuck. Yeah, you pay for it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll make
it's
you
a lot. I want to. I would like to be able to share my art with people, but find me the time.
Yeah.
That's the only part. What's new with you? You've actually been talking at length about a lot of cool client wins lately.
Yeah, some interesting.
A person of faith, perhaps.
Yes, yeah, I can share without breaking any HIPAA shit. I was working with a sister who came in for some knee-based stuff prior to a big trip that they were going on, and then was looking to avoid surgery, and we got them to a really cool place where they made it through a big 70-mile hike thing that internationally.
Are you allowed to say what sister means?
Like a nun?
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean they come and they train in their habit.
That's awesome.
It's fucking badass. Seeing a sister do dumbbell curls in a habit feels like I was in an AI concocted video. I was like, wow. But yeah, they recently like graduated care essentially, much more informally, because I'm not technically diagnosing or giving those types of disclaimers, but we were both like, you know what to do.
I'm ready.
Now. Yeah. And yeah, just some other interesting accounts. There is another person I've been working with for a long time who was just sharing how much their approach to training and insights like has really changed over the years, which is, I don't take credit for these things that like unnecessarily, like they were just expressing how different their approach was. And it reminded me of the importance of letting shit marinate and take its time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's so vital for us to stop focusing on that hyper quick fix of stuff. You know, we just talked about how mentoring is a long-term endeavor, and so are any pursuit. And I think the willingness that people need to show up for shit that isn't cool yet, right? Eventually becomes like its own thing, and they figure out their own lane, much like this person was describing with their training. And I even think of it in terms of like our show, right? Like the early people, the people who get to say, I was there like before you were cool and before you got big.
We're still not cool, but it's fine.
And we don't need to be cool. We're cool to ourselves. And
Yeah.
what's cooler than that?
Yeah. No, this is fun for us. It's tight for us. And then shout out to Zach Drizio too, because like this whole little setup, this immediately feels cooler for us.
100%. Prime example though is like, as he's walking us through these things, I'm thinking this person is going to be fucking massive at some point.
Yes.
And right now they are behaving, working, doing stuff at that level of expertise and that level of quality that when it is time to show up for the big league thing, nothing's different.
Right.
You've already been doing that. It's just a matter of like being found, the right opportunity, the right connection, and then it happens.
Yeah.
But
yeah, our boy's definitely prepared. He continues to crush it, which is every week he's like, oh, I got to do this and I got to do this.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
The universe
And
is
it's just
awarding him the
100%.
proper opportunity that he deserves.
Right.
And like with anybody and everybody, we've all been pulled off probably the righteous path and get distracted, or unfortunate life troughs happen. You just got to deal with stuff, and you just don't have the bandwidth or the time or the resources to really put it all in. But I feel like he's getting the proper momentum that he deserves. So I'm excited to see what comes of it.
I agree, and I want there to be more. But the whole, like I said, the whole time where we're working through setting things up, it just was like, man, what a cool fucking way to be. Like we should be operating that way towards all of our stuff.
Sure.
And I don't really love the slogan like how you show up for anything is, or for the single thing is how you show up for everything. Like, no,
Right.
like, have you ever had diarrhea? Like,
I'm going to master that though.
right. But also like, hey, you wedding day, guess what? Oh, I'm going to show up cool for it. No, you're shitting your pants actually. Like sometimes you don't have a choice.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going to be worse than you were on your best, whatever. But anyway, this is our, life shit rambles.
Life shit rambles and actual shit rambles apparently.
Yeah. Shit fucking snakes down the highway. God damn, 4 to 7. We have explored the idea of doing some coffee lessons.
Sure. Loose on the lesson. So in the sense of probably just sharing how we go about it.
Insights.
Insights on how we do it. And by, I would say at least my own disclaimer, like I am not a professional barista, but I've rubbed elbows with professional baristas who have imparted a lot of cool knowledge back to mentorship, if you will. So yeah, we have toyed around, Ronnie and I, about maybe doing like an in-house kitchen coffee episode where not only do we brew, but we just talk over coffee. So if that sounds like a cool idea, let us know and we'll try to put that in the pipeline. We are excited about that, but we have to make sure everyone else is excited about that because we love coffee, and every time we meet as friends, we're over coffee. Every time we break between recording these, we're over coffee. So
that's true.
And we've, especially around this, we've leaned on crema an awful lot. So I'm just putting this out there. At some point,
any Kremlins listening,
any crema sponsorship endorsement for the podcast. We're not trying to get greedy because we just got our first sponsor. Shout out Jason Colley. But it is the lifeblood of this podcast and us. So maybe we work something out. It would be cool to have a crema coffee roaster sponsorship. That's all I'm going to say.
I love it. It's been a minute since we've been debriefed. You brought me back those beans from
Argentina.
And I fucking blasted through them. They're great. And then I just am running out of my last dose of JJ's stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one because that was such a good roast on his behalf, and he's got plenty of other stuff now, but that was a special lot for sure.
It was because it reminds me a little bit of the most punchy, arguably too intense Glitch flavor mixes where I'm like, I actually don't want a cup of this.
Yeah.
I would like 3 sips and then like to go for a walk. But his was not like that at all. Like you could keep sipping it.
It was like juice though. It was so invitingly fruity, but it wasn't synthetic feeling. Totally. It wasn't like a co-ferment where if anyone listening gets into the crazy overly natural processed or thermal shocks or double anaerobics or co-ferments, it ceases to translate like a coffee and it is more just like a juice. And they all start being like, and you start losing the luster for more nuanced coffee because you're expecting this crazy punchy over the top thing. You're like, this is weak. It's like, well, no, that's just way over the top.
Yeah, you're just used to fucking sucking on Skittle
all that to
water.
say, that particular experimental lot from JJ, which is like a really perfect balance.
Have you had any other things in the last, I don't know, month that have really stuck out in your mind that?
Well, nothing in the traditional like roast sense. I did bring I was just in New York City for a little bit and I toured it like we would tour anything. Anything on foot, I'm hitting like coffee shops like 3 to 5 times a day. So I went to a place called Arcane Estate, which is a Panamanian, I think they're number 12 in the world right now for coffee shop rating.
Wow.
Very cool spot. I brought some beans back from there. I'll let you try those. They're I want to say it's an SL28 from Panama, natural process, very like dark red candy, apple-y thing. I had there's a place out of New Jersey called Mod Cup, but all their stuff is aggressively co-fermented and experimental processed. It's cool. I like them more in espresso drinks because the milk definitely just cuts some of the crazy over the top weirdness. What else? I had Diego. Oh my God. He's also an experimental roaster. One from Phoenix that was very yellow, tropical fruity, which was cool. But yeah, I think other than the Arcane Estate stuff, I'm probably in a place where I want something, not to roll back, but like something just good and straightforward, quintessential coffee, probably from Crema.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you. Please and thank you.
everything that I've been doing for the past like half a year has been wild.
Yeah.
And I just want to bring it back down to home base and
Just have
reset a little
fucking
bit.
Good, solid quality cup. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So what about you? Anything on the bean radar?
I have not had, sorry, people, I just fucking chest bumped. I haven't had many wild cups. I would like to maybe get a little group together to do another like international order, just because the tariffs are fucking bananas. I tried to order fragrances, like a sample kit the other day from, I think, a French company. I didn't even look very long, clearly, because I was like, holy ass.
We're good.
The sample set was like $50.
Okay.
And it was like 5 vials of whatever from some guy that I follow shared a bottle. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. Let me look into the brand. And then I was like, cool. Yeah, $50. I'll grab the little vials. And I went to check out and shipping shit shows up. And it was like, all right, order total $198 or something. And I was like, where?
Yeah.
Did I pick the wrong thing? I'm looking at the fucking cart. And
Am I also going to a Ticketmaster show through this?
Apparently,
too?
yeah. So no, but maybe we'll get a little crew together to do an international order. But otherwise,
tackle the import fees.
Yeah, just some overall updates and death, apparently. Death to the patriarchy.
That was so funny. All right, so we just lost a camera, but that's fine. This is the end of the
day.
Yeah, this is the end of the life shit episode anyway, and life shit happens.
There you go.
So we rolled
Take
the
it in
dice.
stride.
Yeah, we rolled the dice on that battery, and if we had 2% more, it would have worked. But so yeah, big day for us. Whole new look. Sponsor. Go check out PTU. Go give us a review, a like, a share, subscribe, all that stuff. It usually really helps the podcast, which is awesome. And anything else you want to add?
And let us know if you want to watch us make coffee.
Yes.
And maybe learn something. Maybe critique
throw us
us.
a message on what if you're down to see a coffee episode, because we down for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Till next time.
Bye.